My name is Jason Vong and welcome to the Essential Guide to Mastering Sony Autofocus. Now, it doesn't matter if you're using a Sony camera from 10 years ago or even using the latest and greatest. By the end of the video, you'll understand all the most important settings to help you get tack-sharp images. Let's go!
Focus mode.
So out of the 5 options here, these are the only 3 that you need to care about. Autofocus single, autofocus continuous, and manual focus. So autofocus single is best for still subjects and autofocus continuous is good for moving subjects. When you're using autofocus single, the moment you half press the shutter, the focus stays locked at that distance. It won't follow your subject, so if you were to move around while keeping your shutter half pressed, the focus will not change. Whereas with autofocus continuous, when you're half pressed the shutter, the focus will follow the subject. So whether the subject is moving or you're moving, the camera will continuously reacquire focus, so long as you keep the shutter half pressed. Now, 80 to 90% of the time, I'm on autofocus continuous, even when the subject is a still object. Like this rock right here. This is so I don't have to worry about changing between the different modes. Less things to have to worry about. If I need the camera to target a specific object or be in a specific position, I would tap on the screen or choose a spot focus point and move it to where it needs to be. And we'll go over how to be more accurate with spot focus throughout this video. Autofocus single is great in my opinion for consistency, especially when you're on a tripod taking over hundreds of photos of the same thing, like product photography, scanning documents, or even close-up macro photography. That's when you don't want your focus to go awry. And the way that I like to use manual focus is when I need to lock the focus down after I let my camera acquire focus. For photography, I typically do this when I'm shooting cityscapes, landscapes, time lapses, and long exposures.
My focus is you.
So here's a great example how utilizing manual focus can be very handy. I'm taking a series of images of the LA cityscape so that I can stitch it all together to make a high quality panorama. But if I let the camera autofocus every time I shift my framing, the focus for each photo will be all over the place. So instead, I let the camera acquire focus of the buildings first, then I lock my focus by switching over to manual focus. And I have a manual focus toggle shortcut programmed to one of my custom buttons on my camera.
My focus is you.
And I'll just take a bunch of overlapping photos across the scene. And voila! A beautiful sunset panorama of Los Angeles. Now the other 2 focus modes, again, I wouldn't worry about too much, but here's a quick summary of what they do. AFA, automatic autofocus. It's supposed to be smart enough to choose between single and continuous autofocus, but again, I just keep it on autofocus continuous.